say I have never seen my hometown looking quite as amazing as it does today. You know, I remember the first protest I organised outside this building 15 years ago, and there were only 4 of us there. So today is an absolutely fantastic example in terms of why you have to keep the faith. Looking out at the thousands of us here today, I know that Cymru is on the right path. I also know that Wrecsam is at the heart of this story because I've watched this town grow in confidence as we increasingly celebrate our Welsh identity here. Whether that's listening to yr iaith Cymraeg on the streets or in the council chamber, or it's seeing the football fans adopt Ymar o Hyd as the anthem up at the Kairas. We know who we are and we know where we come from. And here in the northeast we do stand on the shoulders of giants, the home of Owain Glyndŵr. And you know, when things kick off in Wales, we're going to be at the front of the queue. This time, our time, is a defining moment in the history of this proud nation. We are turning the pages of history right here, right now, every single one of us on this march. And it's up to us to decide what the next chapter says. Because we've got 2 choices ahead. Does our future lie with Westminster? With a rabble of Tory clowns whose sense of entitlement is only dwarfed by their utter incompetence? Where they've lowered the bar so far that breaching the ministerial code, breaching international law and passing public money to their mates is just par for the course? Where dog whistle politics designed to attack the most vulnerable in our society are dished out like Smarties just to distract from the latest Boris Johnson car crash. Is that the future that we want? Let me say this loud and clear. Westminster has no plan for Wales. No plan to lift our children out of poverty. No plan to tackle the economic challenges we face, and no moral compass to shape the society that we want to build. But there is another way, a path where we carve out our own future. Because the United Kingdom is coming to an end, whether people like it or they don't. Our friends in Scotland have fired the starting gun on a second independence referendum, which they will win. Support is growing for a united Ireland, and support for Welsh independence is going stronger. And we have so much potential here in Wales. We already export twice as much electricity as we use. Yet so many of us are struggling to heat and light our homes. That would not happen in an independent Wales. We pay our taxes just to watch the Tories spend them on nuclear weapons, on England-only projects like HS2, or refurbing Buckingham Palace, all whilst 1 in 3 of our children are living below the poverty line. That would not happen in an independent Wales. In an independent Wales, we choose the core values that we build this nation upon. We step up to show the rest of the world what Wales has got to offer. Now, is that the future that you want? Well, if it is, then we all need to understand this much. Marching alone is not enough. The path to independence is political. We will only secure that independence referendum when we start voting for it. And we make sure that happens here at the grassroots in places like Wrecsam, convincing people that there is so much more available to us than the dying embers of the British Empire. That our culture, our history and our people have a wealth of talent, creativity and spirit to offer the rest of the world. But if we're going to do this, then we all have to be leaders. So if you take one thing away from Wrecsam today, let it be this. Do more than march. if the idea of the Wales that we can have gives you goosebumps, if it stokes that fire in your belly, then go out and strive for it. Help us win hearts and minds over to this ancient cause, one conversation at a time. Because the time has come to give the people of Wales something to believe in. The beacon of independence has been lit in Caerdydd, it's been lit in Carnarvon, it's been lit in Merthyr. But mark my words, it's today, right here in Wrexham, that we can really ignite this movement. Deffro Ddraig!
Diolch.